Since the launch of the Nintendo Switch back in 2017, the price hasn't really changed that much. The prices for the console, the system, the accessories, Switch Online has pretty much stayed the same. However, today, in this news update, we're going to be talking about how Nintendo has plans to change that. Let's get into it. So the price of Nintendo products has pretty much stayed the same throughout the life cycle of the Nintendo Switch. The software has pretty much stayed the same, the accessories, Switch Online, the actual system, everything has pretty much stayed the same since launch way back in 2017. Today, Nintendo made a new announcement on their website. Let's take a look. This comes from Nintendo.com. They said in a post on their website, Nintendo Switch pricing update. Pricing for the original Nintendo Switch family of systems and products in Canada will change based on market conditions. These include Nintendo Switch OLED model, Nintendo Switch Lite, physical and digital Nintendo Switch games and Nintendo Switch accessories. Other Nintendo products including Amiibo and Switch Online memberships will also experience price changes. Please note, pricing change does not apply to the Nintendo Switch 2 system, accessories or software. Pricing information specific to the Canadian market will be shared on the Nintendo Store from the 1st of August. So if you are in Canada and you are wanting to buy a Nintendo Switch, a Switch Lite, maybe even some Switch Online memberships that work on the Switch 2, maybe an Amiibo, maybe some Switch accessories, if you're wanting to buy anything that isn't the Nintendo Switch 2 system in Canada, I would recommend doing that before the 1st of August because the prices are going to be increasing. Now, this seems to only be Canada so far. This has only been announced for Canadians, it's only for the Canadian market. We haven't seen this happen anywhere else in the world, but this is a first for Nintendo. This is the first time they've increased the price of a system, particularly an older system as well. The Switch 1 turns 8 this year, so it's insane to see that it's getting a price increase. Very, very strange, and it's weird that the Switch 2 isn't getting a price increase. Yeah, very, very odd that the Switch 1 is. We also don't know if this could happen to other countries. We'll have to just wait and see, but Nintendo has made a huge announcement by announcing this. To be honest, it is very strange that Nintendo has chosen to announce this price increase, because there has been a lot of controversy about Nintendo's pricing strategies this year so far. Of course, we had the whole thing about Mario Kart World being $80, so to see them increasing the price of a lot of their products, yes, it's not the Switch 2, yes, it's not Switch 2 games, it's only Switch 1 games, but for them to announce that they're increasing the price of an older system after all the backlash of Mario Kart World, yeah, that's quite surprising. I don't know why Nintendo has chosen to do it, but it seems to make sense to them. Apparently it's due to different marketing conditions. We've also seen the PS5 and the Xbox Series consoles have price increases too, so this isn't out of the ordinary. It just seems to be how the business is and what needs to happen within the industry. It is strange that the Switch 1 is affected by this, but the Switch 2 isn't. I feel like there would be more controversy if the Switch 2 had a price increase as well, but so far it does just appear to be the Switch 1. Now, we don't know what these prices are going to increase by. We don't know if they're going to increase by a percentage or if they're going to get new set prices. This might be only like a $10 increase. It could be a $50 increase. We don't know how much these new prices are going to be. And yeah, it's a shame to see that these prices are going to affect the Switch 2. The Switch Online memberships increasing in price is going to affect the Switch 2. Amiibos going up in price is going to affect the Switch 2, and maybe we could actually see this, be more of a worldwide thing, because they might be trialing this pricing strategy in Canada, and maybe they'll bring this different pricing strategy to different countries. We just don't know yet. So, as always, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. How much do you feel like Nintendo will up the prices of their products in Canada. Do you feel like Nintendo could bring this to different countries? We have seen a price increase in the US recently, but that was due to the tariffs, I believe, so we'll have to just wait to see if Nintendo brings this to other countries. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will try to respond to as many people as I can. Yeah, let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below, everyone. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you are doing so, because it does really help out the channel. And with all that being said, I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching, everyone.